So here it is showing the Peoplesoft setup manager for financials, enterprise service automation, and supply chain management 8.8. Actually, you need to download the version whatever that you are working. Suppose if you are working on 8.8, that you need to download this document from the portal 8.8. Suppose if you are working on 8.8, 8.9 version, then you need to download the 8.9. So, like if you are working on 9.0, then you need to download the 9.0 like that. So each and every version we have this document in the site. Then based on the version that you are working, you have to get this document. Okay. So let me get the 9.1 because our demo system is 9.1. Okay. Let me download that 9.1. There I will show you. So based on that, you can download the document, whatever version that you are working. Any question? Hello, Srinivas Reddy. Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Hello, Srini.
Oh, Srini. Sorry.
Okay, good. So here you can just type that Peoplesoft setup manager. Nine dot one. 8.9. We have 9.1. Okay, I'll get that document from the portal and I'll share it to you. Okay, for time being, you can just see that either 8.9 or 8.8, which I have. The 9.1 I'll share with you, the 9.1 and 9.2 as well. Okay, if you see this document, you can just go down. So here you'll see the list of tasks that you need to perform before set up any data for your financial system. So this is one tool. This will assist all the consultants, functional consultants, to set up their data in the financial system. See, coming down to the chapter 4, here understanding the setup task list and the pages used to manage setup tasks and reviewing the setup tasks and all. So you can just click on this, then it will directly go to this. Okay, here it will give you the navigation. See, pages used to manage setup tasks, page name and object name and navigation, and this is the usage. So manage setup tasks, this is the object name. Object name means component name. Component is the final destination where we enter or modify the data. I already told you we have 5 things, 5 technical terms mainly. The last technical term is the component where we can do all the transactions. So this object name is nothing but a component name, and this is the navigation. Navigation in the sense, here if you see, So navigation is nothing but a whatever navigation there they have given. You can just go through that navigation. Enterprise, enterprise components, and after that, what is the navigation? Enterprise components, manage implementations, this is enterprise components and the manage implementations. Maybe this is the 9. version, so here we may have different navigation. That's why we didn't see that. We are not seeing that manage implementations. Whatever the document that we are referring, that is the 8.9, and whatever the version that we are referring here, the application version is 9.1. So the navigation may be different. So if you go through the same version document, then you can find the exact navigation and all. Okay, you understand, right, what is the navigation? So here you can see in the enterprise components, so whatever they have given in the document, manage implementations, the same you can see under enterprise components. So after manage implementations, you can see manage setup tasks. So what is the usage of this navigation? Here they clearly given you individual setup tasks, navigate to any individual task that must be completed, and people books content, track implementation progress, and use suggested load methods. So here what they will do, suppose if there are some 10 functional consultants in any organization, so they will just assign the tasks for each individual consultant. So suppose you are one resource and I am one resource. Some set of tasks assigned to you and some set of tasks assigned under my name. So each resource will get some assignments, will get some set of tasks. And here the below we have one more navigation. Enter the information and discussion about the progress of the set of tasks. So we'll just timely based, they will just give some progress. Suppose you have given, you have assigned some 10 set of tasks and I have assigned some 10 set of tasks. So regularly I need to give some discussion over there. So what is the progress in my set of tasks? And also additional configuration. Here we have one more navigation for additional configuration. This is the navigation for that. This navigation is same under this navigation. What you need to do is you need to click just one button, click additional link. So once you click that link, then it will take you to the another page. There you can give some information about that particular set of tasks. Like suppose if you need any additional information for that, to do that, then you can just give that information out there. And generate data more scripts. So this is also under the same navigation, but you need to click one link. So once you click that link, generate data more scripts link. So it will create and save the data more scripts to migrate the data for selected set of components. I already told you, for example, Peoplesoft has delivered some 10 business units for account payables module, but you are not going to do, you are not going to use those 10 business units for your organization. So you have to set up your own business units for your account payables module. So whatever the data that you want to migrate, load the 10 business units of your own data. So to load those 10 business units, we need one script. That script is nothing but a data more script. So you can do this setup task with the help of the DBA people. With the help of DBA people. Any question? Hello? If you have any question, you can just ping me that so that I'll clarify. So here you can see a set of tasks. In this page, you will see the set of tasks in the summary list. This is the sequence number, and the sequence number is nothing but a order, in which order that you need to do the setups. Okay, this is the first, and this is the product. Product means billing. Okay, so whatever the product here, it is showing BI and GM. So these are all nothing but a products, and this is the task and the source transactions. Source transaction, this is the navigation. Okay, commitment control, define control budgets, source transactions. Define source transactions that are subjected to commitment control. Okay, so here they have given clearly the navigations and all. Okay, we can just go and set up whatever we required. Commitment control, define control budgets, source transactions. We'll see. Commitment control, define control budgets. So this is the commitment control. Define commitment control. Under that, define control budgets. Define control budgets. And after that, what is the navigation next? Source transactions. This is the source transactions. So what we can do in this navigation? Here it define source transactions that are subjected to commitment control. So what is meant by the commitment control? First of all, commitment control, here we can just control the budget, overall budget of the organization. Like for PO, how much budget that we can allocate. For example, yearly this much of amount we can allocate to buy something for our organization needs. Each and every time whenever you create the requisition and purchase orders, we have to check the budget. Budget check. Budget check means to buy that particular item or services, whether we have the sufficient budget or not in our organization. So each and every time whatever you want to buy through purchasing module, you have to run one process. That process is nothing but a budget check. So what will happen if you run that process? It will simply check whether the budget is available or not to buy that particular item or services, good or services. If the budget is not there in the system, and immediately the status will come like not checked. If the budget is sufficient in the system, then it will simply give the green signal, like in the green tick mark it will give. That means checked. So there is a sufficient budget. So you can go ahead. That's what the green tick mark indication is. So here in the commitment control, we can define the budgets and all, allocations and all. So based on this budget, so you can do the transaction through purchasing model. If you need any help how to set up these source transactions and all, here we have a link help. Help means once you click this help button, then it will directly take you to that particular setup page, people book page. We have people books. People books means that is the library where we can get all the help from Peoplesoft. Suppose if you click this help link, then it will take you directly to that particular navigation pages and all. So there they will give clearly like step by step what you need to do. And similarly, if you come to here, credit card types. So where you can define the credit card types, enterprise components, component configurations, credit card interface, credit card types. So here what we can do in this navigation, define accepted credit card types. Sometimes whenever we are doing the transactions through e-procurement module, we need to use the cards, credit cards. So it's not mandatory to buy the goods or services always through by paying some cash or something. Sometimes we need to buy by using the credit cards also. So whatever credit cards that we have for our organization, we need to define them in this navigation. For example, if you take the credit cards, in credit cards we have a lot of types like Master, Visa, like that. Similarly, whatever credit card types that we are using for our organization transactions, so we need to define those credit card types in this navigation. For this also we have the link, help link. If you click that help link, it will directly take you to that particular pages where it will give you the step by step what you need to do in order to define the credit card types. Okay, let me complete this source transactions, what we can do over here. See here, suppose if you take AP voucher, this is one source transaction. Okay, so these source transactions and all already loaded by the Peoplesoft, but in actual they may have different source transactions. So whatever source transactions that they have, they can load their own source transactions. But mostly they can use the same source transactions whatever Peoplesoft has delivered. So this source transaction may not differ, I think. Okay, most of the cases you can just see this is the commitment control amount type. So this is actuals, recognize and collect, and reference source transactions, purchase order, and header record, voucher, line record, distribution line, and updated header record, voucher, update line record, distrib line, reference record key record, distrib line, source TAO record, BP, APOS, TAO, cake. So these are all like whenever we are running that budget check process, it will check all these records. The data will be validated against all these records, okay, and also it will be validated against these commitment control account types. That's what this, and the fields. What are all the fields? GL business unit GL, and accounting date. So don't worry about this. So they will give you the data, whatever you need to do, they will give you the data. Based on the data, you can just set up over here. So what you need to learn, you need to learn only where you can do that. That's it. So after that, they will provide each and everything. Okay. Just 1 minute. Hello. So these fields are nothing but what are all the fields? Against them we can do the budget check and all. This is the business unit jewel, and this is the accounting date, and this is the budget date, and this is the currency code, and this is the monetary amount, and this is the transaction currency code, and this is the foreign amount, and this is the quantity voucher, and the page transfers. So this will check only for these two key. One is the business unit and one is the voucher ID. And this is the menu name, enter voucher information. And this is the express voucher. And this also it will item name. Item name means component name. This is the panel name. This is the menu name and this is the component name and this is the page name. And selection criteria. Okay, this is the selection criteria, like approval status must be A, then only it will check the budget check, and approval status P. So even if it is in P, it will check the budget check. And entry status P, you can see what is the A and what is the P. Okay, so approval status is A or P, and also entry status is P. Status fields, they haven't defined anything, and reference record is business unit PO. Business unit PO means purchase order PO, and in that it will show, it will reference the business unit and PO distribution line number, and page events. So these are some of the use. And we'll go to the next item. I hope so. Here I got one question from Priya. So what is the difference between base amount and monetary amount? See, base amount is the total amount of the voucher. For example, if you buy something from your vendor, okay, for example, if you buy some laptop, okay, by the laptop cost is some 20,000 rupees, okay, so that is the base amount. But after including some taxes and all, fees, taxes, service taxes and all, so the amount is like some 23,500. So the 20,000 is the base amount, and whatever you are paying to your vendor, 23,500, that is nothing but a monetary amount. So that is the difference between the base amount and monetary amount. Clear? Okay, so these are all the set of things. You can just go through one by one yourself, no issues. So I just gone through this source transaction. Similarly, you can go through this credit card types. Okay, you can see this credit card types setups in this navigation, enterprise components, component configurations, credit card interface, and credit card types. Enterprise components, component configurations, credit card interfaces and credit card types. Okay, here you can see what are all the credit card types. I already told you we have different credit card types. So Visa, Mastercard, Discover, American Express, Diners Club. So we have different credit cards. Okay, so they have already entered. So if you have any new card types in your organization, you can just add that card also by going to this add a new value tab. If you click that, then it will ask you what is the credit card type. Okay, so here you can just give that, and after that you can add. You can just give 1 2. After that you can so here you can just give the credit card name, whether it is a Mastercard or Visa card. If you have any new card type, you can just give that. And credit card number length. How many? Generally, in India, we can have some 16 number right in each and every credit card. So you can just give the credit card number length 16 and the credit card status, whether that is active or inactive. You can just mention the status of the credit card. And also here credit card valid prefixes. For example, if you take the credit card, if you see the bottom of the credit card, there we have some like number, CSV number, so 3 digits number, right? You can just give that number if you have anything. This is not a mandatory field. Whatever we are seeing the star mark, those are the mandatory fields. You must give the values for those fields. And you check digit algorithm. Check digit algorithm means, any idea? So if you see the card, on card you can see some barcode, right? So that is nothing but a algorithm, digit algorithm. If you give the yes, then it will check the algorithm. If you give no, it don't check the algorithm, digit algorithm. And credit card expiration days, you can just give the expiration days. Suppose if you see one card, credit card, you can see the expiry date, September 2016. That means that card will expire in the month of September 2016. Similarly, you can just give the expiration days in days. You can just calculate the days, number of days you can have in that credit card, expiration days. Any doubt? I'm moving on to the next thing. Any doubt? Hello, Amitabh. Are you there? Hello? Hi, Amitabh. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Hold up.
Okay, okay. Fine, fine. And the next thing is setup. Setup, we have enterprise components, component configurations, credit card interfaces, and setup. You can just go to another navigation. ఇది అయితేనే ఏది చేయను. పర్లేదు.
Hello. Hello.
Itu tanda itu dulu. Operation apa yang kita? ఇది దారుణం ఏమంటే ఆల్రెడీ నా ఫోన్ అలాగే ఎవరో పనిచేస్తుంది
University went offline. Yeah, Karthik, I'm checking with
You
you.
like other song.
Devendra, offline meeting.
Hello, sorry guys, system has got some problem. So
Hello. Yes, Srini.
hello.
Actually,
Yeah.
in the system, in the Max of system, the system is already online. You can use that one.
Okay, you can just share that.
Okay. You can request for the controls.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Ashwini.
Okay. Okay. Now it's you can use this one. Use this system.
Okay. Okay.
Then it will easy to.
ఇందులో కావాల్సిందా ఫోన్ ఛార్జ్ చేసిరారా ఇందులో ఫోన్ ఛార్జ్ అయిపోయిన కావాల్సింది
Srinivas, you can take the controls now.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Now you have the control. You can use it.
Okay. So what is the next thing? We have done this, right? Credit card type, and the next thing is setup. And we can go to that navigation. Then you can also make Amitabh as our manager so that he will record the session.
Yes. I already make in the organizer.
Okay. So enterprise components and the component configurations, and here we have the navigation for that setup, component configurations, credit card interface. Credit card interface, and in this we have the setup. Okay, so here how we can set up for credit card interface installation. You can just see credit card merchant ID, Peoplesoft 2, credit card historical backup base, and credit card tracing, and online transmission retrace, and address verification flag, and the type of interface, and credit card transaction type, authorize and bill, process cards, credit card processing server, and credit card override. So these are some of the details. Okay, here what we can define and what we can set up over here is credit card merchant ID. They can just give one merchant ID for that. Like whenever they do some transaction by using that credit card, then the merchant ID will print at your endor's side, this merchant ID. And credit card historical backup days. So backup days means how many days you can back up this credit card. Credit card tracing.